So the big picture stuff that we're looking at here is that given the equation of the line and the graph of the line, we can understand the relationship between the two. Here we have a graph, and given this graph, we can look at it and determine very easily the y-intercept. Where does it go through the y-axis? And the slope of this line. Remember, the slope is the rise over the run of from one point to the next. So what that allows us to do is actually write the equation of this line just by looking at its graph. So we're going to determine two things. Similarly to the last examples where we were determining the slope and the y-intercept. Determining is a stretch, right? They were just given to us. We knew m, we knew b. Here, we have to find m and we have to find b. But once you have those values, then you can write the equation in slope-intercept form. So, b is really easy. Where does this line cross the y-axis? Right down here at -3. So that tells us that b is -3. The slope is a little bit more of an investigation. We have to determine the rise, how much it goes up or down, and then also the run, how much it goes left or right from one point to another. So we've got this clear point here, which is our y-intercept, and we also have a clear point here, which is the point 1, 2, 3, it's at x equals 4. So if we know these 2 points, we can determine the slope by counting. How much does it go up from this point to this point? It goes up 1, 2, 3 spaces up. So that means for here, our rise is 3. And how much does it go over from this first point to the next? It goes over 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means our run is 4. And this gives us our information of our slope, and therefore we know that our slope, m, is 3/4. And now that we've determined the y-intercept and the slope, we can plug those values into our slope-intercept form to write the equation for this line. Y equals 3/4 x plus a -3 is -3. And now we have the equation that represents the graph of this line here. So try some of those.